equation above shows how a temperature F is measured in degrees Fahrenheit relates to temperature C measured in degrees Celsius. Based on the equation, which of the following must be true? A temperature increase of a degree Fahrenheit, 1 degree Fahrenheit. So he is trying to change this. Whatever variable that he's trying to change, if it is on the rightmost side, then we have a correct equation. If not, you need to make the variable come to the right. Okay, keep that in mind. So he's trying to change this and he's asking, if I change that by 1 degree Fahrenheit, would that be equal to 5/9 degrees Celsius? Let's check. So he's asking, if I increase by 1 degree Fahrenheit, how much Celsius would it be? Right? So what I can take, since there is F minus 32, I'm going to start off with 32 for F. If I substitute F equals 32, 32 minus 32 is 0. 0 times 5/9 is 0, which means my Celsius would be 0. Correct? Now try changing it by an increase of 1 degree Fahrenheit, which means I'm going to substitute 33 now. If I substitute 33, what is 33 minus 32? 1. 1 times 5/9 is 5/9. That's the 5/9. Which means how much this has changed? It has changed from 0 degrees centigrade to 5/9. Is it an increase of 5/9 degrees Celsius? Yeah, correct. An increase of 1 caused an increase of 5/9 degrees Celsius, right? So number 1 is correct. So 1 has to be there as part of your answer. Not this, not this. So it's between A and D. Now let's see. A temperature increase of 1 degree Celsius. So this guy is trying to alter C now, right? He's trying to alter C. Whatever variable you are trying to alter, make sure you have an equation solve in terms of that, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to solve for F because he's trying to change C, correct? He's trying to change C. Write your equation for F in terms of C. That way you can change C and figure out its impact on F. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to multiply by 9/5 on both sides. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of the fraction on the right side. So C is equal to, when I multiply by the 9/5 on both sides, this fraction and the 9/5 they cancel each other out. You have this. Or what you do, multiply by 9, divide by 5, right, on both sides to get rid of the 5/9. You can do that. And then solve for F, please. F is equals to, what do you get? 9/5 C plus 32. And then if you, there you go. This is a good equation. F is equals to 9/5 C plus 32. So there you go. Now you have an equation in terms of C, because that's what you're trying to alter. So let's now try to figure out what is the best value I can substitute for C. Initial value, well, 0 could be best fit. If I substitute 0 for C, 0 degrees centigrade, substitute 0 there, what do I get? 0 times 9/5 is 0, 0 plus 32 is 32. So which means if I substitute 0, that will give me 32F in Fahrenheit. If I increase it by 1, right? That's what he's trying to say. Increase 1 degree Celsius. If I increase it by 1, so substitute 1 here. What do I get? 9/5 times 1. What is 9/5 times 1? What is 9/5 in decimal, by the way? That is 1.8 plus, times 1 is simply 1.8 and then 32. So originally is 32. But how much is it changing? Because you increase the centigrade by 1, it is increasing by this. See that? Isn't that what he's saying? An increase of 1 degree Celsius is equivalent to temperature increase of 1.8 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so 2 is also right, which means D.